On January 26, 1950, India became a sovereign democratic republic, guided by a constitution that promised justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. This document was meant to transform our society, dismantle old hierarchies, and empower the marginalized. Yet over 70 years later, we must ask, have we truly lived up to that promise? Despite our democratic endurance, the reality for millions is still marked by poverty, discrimination, and broken dreams. The gap between the Constitution's ideals and daily life has only widened, filled with unkept promises and quiet desperation. The question is not whether our Constitution is noble, but why its vision remains so far from the lived experience of most Indians. Take education, guaranteed as a right, yet millions of children can't read or do basic math. In healthcare, the right to life is undermined by underfunded clinics and families bankrupted by illness. Our justice system, meant to protect freedoms, is crippled by endless delays and inaccessibility for the poor. Welfare schemes, designed to uplift the disadvantaged, are often hijacked by the privileged or lost to corruption. The result? Rights exist on paper, but the reality is a daily struggle for dignity and opportunity. The system, built to level the playing field, too often reinforces old inequalities. The promise was transformation. The reality is stagnation. The law's intent is clear, but its impact is still out of reach for millions. Other nations have shown what's possible with focus and accountability. South Korea rebuilt from war through education and strong institutions. Singapore, with no resources, achieved prosperity through meritocracy and clean governance. Estonia leapt into the digital age, making government transparent and efficient. Rwanda, scarred by genocide, rebuilt with unity and accountability. These countries judged themselves by results, not rhetoric. Their leaders made tough choices and demanded real outcomes. India, by contrast, has too often mistaken passing laws for achieving progress. Hans Christian Andersen's tale of the Emperor's New Clothes is a fitting metaphor for us. Our leaders praise the Constitution's fabric, but ignore the naked truth of our failures. Grand speeches and new laws mask the daily struggles of ordinary citizens. When confronted with evidence of failure, the system deflects, protects itself, and silences critics. The real tragedy: every citizen who faces corruption, poor education, or unaffordable healthcare already sees the emperor is naked. Yet a culture of silence and resignation prevails. The insiders maintain the illusion, protecting their power and privilege. The grand illusion continues, while real change is endlessly postponed. It's time to break the silence and face the truth. The time for polite applause is over. We must become active citizens, using the Constitution as a tool to demand accountability. Technology now gives us the power to track progress, expose failures, and demand transparency. This is not cynicism, it's true patriotism, holding our leaders to the standards set by our founders. We must ask hard questions, demand real outcomes, and refuse to settle for empty promises. The future of the Republic depends on the will of its people, not just its leaders. Justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity can only be realized if we insist on them. Let's have the courage to call out the naked emperor and